All right, let's talk. Have you ever dreamed of leveling up your life? Really changing the game. You're sitting there, maybe scrolling through your phone thinking, there has to be more than this. You've got big ideas, you've got the drive, but maybe the opportunity just hasn't knocked yet. Well, what if I told you opportunity isn't just knocking? It's sending you a fully funded invitation to one of the coolest places in Europe. I'm talking about Belgium. Waffles that can change your life, chocolate that will make you weep with joy, fries that are, let's be honest, a gift from the heavens. Imagine getting a world-class education there, for free. This isn't some late-night infomercial promise. This is a real thing. International scholarships are like golden tickets. They don't just pay for your school, they open up the entire world. Meet people from everywhere, learn new languages, or at least try to, and see things you've only ever seen in movies. It's about more than just a degree. It's about becoming a global citizen. It's about coming back home with a brain full of knowledge and a heart full of new experiences, ready to make a real difference. This is your chance to step onto a bigger stage, to see what you're truly capable of when given the right tools. Studying in Belgium is a particularly unique experience. It's the heart of Europe, literally. France, Germany, the Netherlands. The whole continent is your weekend playground. International politics, culture, innovation. It's a place where different worlds collide in the best way possible. Beautiful historic architecture, multilingual environment, quality of education respected worldwide. It's a country that takes its education, its food, and its quality of life very, very seriously. It's the perfect place to grow, learn, and maybe eat an unhealthy amount of waffles. So if you're ready to unlock your future, stick with me. We're about to break down one of the best opportunities out there. The ARES scholarships. Who can apply? How to do it without getting scammed? Think of me as your friendly guide on this journey. We'll take it step by step. No complicated jargon, no confusing instructions. Just a straight-up conversation about how you can get from where you are now to studying in Belgium in 2026. This could be the start of something incredible. Are you ready? Let's get into it. It's not the god of war, I promise. So what exactly is this ARES we're talking about? It sounds like the name of a supervillain or maybe a very intense Greek god. But no, ARES in this case stands for the Académie de Recherche et d'Enseignement Supérieur. I know, it's very French and sounds incredibly fancy. Basically, it's the organization that brings together all the French-speaking universities and art colleges in Belgium. Think of it as the Avengers of higher education in Wallonia, Brussels. They team up to make sure education is top-notch and, more importantly for us, accessible to people from all over the world who want to make a difference. The ARES scholarship program isn't just another scholarship. It's special. Why? Because it's funded by the Belgian government as part of its development cooperation strategy. This isn't just about giving smart people a free ride. It's a mission. The goal is to train a new generation of leaders, thinkers, innovators from developing countries. They want to give you the skills and knowledge you need to go back home and tackle the big challenges. We're talking sustainable development, public health, human rights, and other development projects. It's an investment in you, but it's also an investment in the future of your country. That's a pretty powerful idea, right? What makes this program stand out from the crowd is its focus. It's not just about academics for the sake of academics. The courses are specifically designed to be practical and relevant to the challenges faced by the eligible countries. They're looking for people who are already working, who have some experience under their belt, and who have a clear vision of how they will use this education. They don't want you to just learn theories in a classroom. They want you to gain tools that you can immediately apply in your community, in your job, in your country. It's about creating a ripple effect of positive change. And let's be real, the people behind ARES are serious about this. They've been running these programs for years, building partnerships and refining the courses to make them as impactful as possible. This isn't a new, untested idea. It's a well-oiled machine designed to support you from the moment you apply to the day you graduate and beyond. They are looking for partners in development, not just students. They are looking for people with passion, with a story, and with a commitment to making the world a little bit better. So if that sounds like you, then ARES is definitely looking for you too. Okay, so you're interested. You're thinking, Belgium, free education, making a difference, I'm in. But what can you actually study? ARES offers a full menu of options. They've broken it down into a few categories. It's like a restaurant with different sections: appetizers, main courses, fancy desserts. First up, we have the main courses, the advanced master's degrees. 1-year, highly specialized programs for people with a master's or significant experience, a super-focused power-up for your career. Human rights, public health, environmental management. Next on the menu, advanced bachelor's degrees. Don't let bachelor fool you. 1-year specialized for undergrad holders. Practical skills for development. Business data analysis, pediatrics, and neonatology deepen expertise and hands-on training. For a quicker bite, continuing education and training courses. The desserts on our menu. Short, intensive, 2 to 6 months. Perfect for professionals who can't commit to a year. Digital transformation of companies, quality control in medicine, sustainable food systems. It's a fast track to upgrading your professional toolkit. The key thing to remember: all options are taught in French. You'll need a good handle on the language of Molière. Think of it as a bonus skill. Subjects align with the UN Sustainable Development Goals: agroecology, international law, microfinance, water management. Find the one that matches your passion or your corner of the world. Now for the big question, the one that's probably been on your mind since the beginning. Is my country on the list? This is kind of like the bouncer at a very exclusive club, but honestly, it's way more important. The ARES scholarships are specifically for nationals of certain partner countries. This is part of their mission to focus development aid where it can have the most impact. So you have to be a citizen of one of these countries, and crucially, you should be living and working there at the time you apply. This isn't for people who are already living abroad in a developed country. It's really for the talent back home. So, let's get to it. Drumroll, please. Benin, Bolivia, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ethiopia, Republic of Guinea, Kenya, Madagascar, Mali, Morocco, Mozambique, Niger, Rwanda, Senegal, South Africa, Tanzania, Tunisia, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Cuba, Ecuador, Haiti, Peru, Cambodia, Indonesia, Nepal, Philippines, Vietnam. If you just saw your country's name, congratulations. You've made it past the first velvet rope. This is a huge first step. For the master's and bachelor's programs, you need to be under 40 years old when the training begins. For the continuing education courses, the age limit is a bit higher, under 45. They're looking for people who have a good runway of a career ahead of them to apply what they learn. You also generally need to have at least 2 years of relevant professional experience after you graduated. This shows them you're serious and have a real-world context for your studies. Finally, you can't be a double dipper. You can't have previously received a scholarship from the Belgian government to study in Belgium. They want to give this opportunity to as many different people as possible, and you can only submit 1 application per year, so make it count. Choose the course that truly fits your goals and your background. These eligibility criteria might seem strict, but they exist for a good reason. So check the list, check the rules, and if you fit the bill, it's time to get excited. All right, you're eligible, you've picked your course, and you're ready to go. So how do you actually apply? This is where a lot of people get nervous, thinking about mountains of paperwork and complicated steps. But relax, ARES has made it as straightforward as possible. The entire application process is done online through a platform called Giraffe. And no, it has nothing to do with the long-necked animal, although you should probably stand tall and be proud while you're applying. Think of Giraffe as your personal secure portal to your Belgian dream. First things first, you need to create an account on the Giraffe platform. This will be your home base throughout the application. You'll enter your personal information, your educational history, your work experience. But here's a pro tip. Don't rush it. Take your time to fill out every section carefully and accurately. Your application is your first impression, and you want it to be a good one. You'll need to upload various documents, like copies of your diplomas, your transcripts, a copy of your passport, and letters of recommendation. Get all these documents ready beforehand so you're not scrambling at the last minute. One of the most important parts of your application will be your motivation letters. This is where you get to shine. This is your chance to tell them your story. Why do you want this specific course? How will it help you in your career? What is your vision for making an impact when you return to your country? Don't just say, "I want to help people." Be specific. Tell them about a problem you've seen, an idea you have, a project you want to start. Show them your passion and your commitment. This is what separates a good application from a great one. Once you've filled everything out, uploaded all your documents, and polished your motivation letters until they sparkle, you hit submit. That's it. The whole thing is managed through Giraffe. You don't need to mail anything. You don't need to go through any local agents or middlemen. It's a direct line between you and ARES. The platform is designed to be fair and transparent. Everyone goes through the same process. So take a deep breath, log on to Giraffe, and start building your future. It's all right there at your fingertips. Now we need to have a serious talk. It's a sad fact of life that whenever there's a great opportunity like this, some bad people will try to take advantage of it. Scammers are everywhere. They love to target hopeful scholarship applicants. They'll create fake websites that look official. They'll send you emails with too good to be true promises. They'll ask you for money. The ARES scholarship application is completely 100% free. You should never, ever have to pay anyone a single cent to apply. These scammers are clever. They might use the official ARES logo. They might create an email address that looks very similar to an official one. They might even call you and pretend to be an ARES representative. Their goal is to get your money or your personal information. They'll ask for an application fee. They'll ask for a processing fee. They'll ask for a guarantee fee. They'll tell you paying them will increase your chances. That's a lie. Anyone who asks you for money in connection with the ARES scholarship is a fraud. Period. So how do you stay safe? It's simple. Only use the official channels. Apply only through the Giraffe platform. Access Giraffe directly from the official ARES website. Don't trust links from unsolicited emails or social posts. Type the official web address into your browser yourself. The official website is www.ares-ac.b. Memorize it. Write it down. Tattoo it on your arm if you have to. Okay, maybe don't do that, but you get the point. If you receive suspicious communication, an email, report it and delete it. If it's a WhatsApp message, report it and delete it. If it's a Facebook post, report it and delete it. Do not engage. Do not give any personal details. Your dream of studying in Belgium is precious. Protect it. The legitimate process is free. It's transparent. It happens only on the Giraffe platform. Don't let a scammer ruin your chance. Stay smart, stay safe, and stick to the official path. Okay, let's get to the part everyone loves, the benefits. What do you actually get if you are selected for an ARES scholarship? Well, they pretty much roll out the red carpet for you. This is a fully funded scholarship. They take care of almost everything so you can focus on your studies. First and foremost, they cover your tuition fees. That's a huge weight off your shoulders. World-class education paid for. This isn't just a fee waiver, it's a comprehensive support package. They fly you to Belgium. One round-trip economy ticket to Belgium is covered, so you don't have to save for the plane. Once you arrive, you're not on your own. You receive a monthly living allowance. For 2026-2027, that's about 1,150 euros per month. It covers daily expenses like accommodation, food, local transport, the occasional life-changing waffle. It's designed so you can live comfortably while you study. ARES also gives one-time allowances to help you settle. Arrival allowance to cover initial costs. Tuition and registration fees are paid directly to the university. Comprehensive health insurance while you're in Belgium. Peace of mind. An allowance for academic materials. An allowance for thesis printing. They've really thought of everything. Indirect benefits, a global network of scholars, friendships and professional connections, fluency in French, experience living and adapting to a new culture. Support continues after your course. You join the ARES alumni network, changemakers supporting each other. This scholarship is more than money. It's an investment in your future, and that is priceless.